Alright guys, today I want to go over a quick video regarding the Stoner Survival Challenge. So as you can see at 16:20, so 4:20, the Stoner Survivor becomes available. And it's available till 8:40 I believe. And you cannot join this mission as a CEO or a MC Club president or prospect. So if you want to play this mission with your friends, you guys will just have to come up to the same table and then smoke the weed. But once you do this, it should launch you into the mission. I think there's just a pop-up at the top left, so I can't start it until the pop-up disappears. Classic GTA. There you go. Oh, that also makes sense. So today, I just wanted to go over all the different stages and missions for the Stoner Survival, just because when I first started this, I was definitely struggling with it. So I thought it would be a nice, useful guide just to some tips and tricks and what are some rewards that can be expected. So first one is definitely probably the most obvious one, is go for headshots. Most enemies are a one-shot headshot, so rather than forcing them to fall down and then keep shooting their bodies, it's just so much faster to just shoot them in the head. Also, definitely stay away from propane. Another thing is, before starting the mission, you should also top up your snacks and armor. Don't do what I just did there. Other than that, just keep moving, especially in this first mission. It's pretty simple. As long as you keep moving, the enemy aren't great at aiming, so you should be able to clear it without any snacks or armor. If you do end up running into issues where you're running low on health, like I am right now, you can just run and grab this health medkit. So that was the first round, only took about a minute, and I think in total there's about 6 rounds. So for this weekly challenge, you have to complete 5 rounds, and that will earn you 420,000, keeping up with the 420 trend here. If you complete all 6 waves, I believe you get like a Sasquatch or 420 high life outfit, plus you get some additional money bonus, I think about 36,000. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, minimap will be your biggest friend, so definitely pay attention to your minimap. I'm getting low on health, so I'm gonna put on an armor and eat some snacks. On this second map, I definitely like standing here by the Dorito. I feel like it gives really good cover, especially with the sniper up top. We'll see in just a bit. That guy up there. Here, let me clear these guys out. That guy. But before we deal with him, let's deal with these other guys who are closing in pretty fast. Last time I did this, I did with a buddy, and I must say that it is really nice doing this mission with a friend or two. All the enemies distribute between you guys, so it makes the mission a lot more easier and feels less concentrated on just one person. And also the additional firepower definitely helps. I wouldn't really recommend going for any of the guns for the first few rounds. We will go for the advanced guns, especially in round 5 and 6. Those ones would really help you out big time. Alright, that's round 2. As you can see, you don't have to be amazing at aiming to complete these challenges. As long as you're trying to aim for the head, you should be more than fine. For this round, I like coming here. This allows me to funnel all the enemies into two sides, either the right side here or the left side there. And this definitely makes aiming as well as keeping track of enemies much easier. And it also makes it difficult for enemies to spawn behind us. Also keep an eye out for those RC cars. Those are explosive RCs, so you definitely don't want to get caught by that. This is the only round you want to be careful because enemies are going to start having miniguns and you don't want to get caught with that. I'm going to take a little bit of cover and let them come to me. It'll give me time to reload and take my time. And it seems like they don't really like walking in here, so definitely helps me out. Let's get this guy on the right here. And this guy on the left. Great. Let me reload in front of him. That's a smart idea. But yeah, I think that's majority of the level here. Just gotta kill this last guy. There you go. So as long as you sit in that washroom, you should be pretty good. This next round here was definitely the most challenging for me when I first started, just because I had no clue what I was doing. For this one, you want to basically ignore all the enemies and then just go straight for the grenades, which should be right about here under the water tank. So you want to grab these set of grenades and then just start walking all the way down and then just blow up the clown cars. It's really important to blow up the clown cars because they'll keep spawning enemies, and if you just blow up the clown cars, it will automatically complete the mission, so you don't have to worry about anything else. So this first one stops right about there, so that's one. And then that's the second one, so we can get rid of that one. We'll go around this way so we can grab this. That's 3. Well, let's go around so we don't run straight into enemies. That's the 4th one. Let's toss one there. And this one, you really don't have to worry about any of the enemies, just keep running. Just don't get tased because some of the enemies do have tasers. And then that's it. Just blow up all the clown cars and you're good to go. I think once you know what you're doing, this is probably the easiest level. This level is definitely an interesting one. It gets difficult if you let yourself get into a corner, but as long as you keep moving and keep distance with the enemies, you should be pretty good. I would recommend try tucking yourself into a place like this where all the enemies kind of funnel into one area, and then you're also kind of protected by any enemies who have a gun. And also, if you go too far off the map, it'll spawn you right back in the middle, which could be really useful if you are getting crowded. I think there's also a battle rifle here, so this can also be super useful. So yeah, this spot is really nice because you can kind of tuck here and then just take out enemies one at a time. I'm actually going to keep moving down. And I can see on the minimap they're coming around me, so I'm gonna go this way and just not run into any of the fire dudes, and you should be good. Hey guys. You want to try to funnel as many enemies as you can in a straight line. This will definitely help reduce the amount of people you have to worry about. Let's grab a health package. Let's get rid of this guy. Get rid of that guy. Get rid of that guy. And let's go for that armor right there. Oh wow, took a decent amount of damage. Alright, let's take care of all the guys shooting at me. And yeah, that was a pretty easy level as well. As long as you just keep moving, and if you ever get trapped, just try going off the edge of the map. It'll spawn you right back in the center. And you should be good. Always eat lots of snacks and keep your health bar full, just in case an enemy gets a random headshot off of you. You don't want to lose the game and then have to wait the whole 420 thing all over again. Now this map is an interesting one. This one I strongly recommend getting the proper gun, which is the Widowmaker. Okay, I think I went too far that time around. But basically there's a Widowmaker in the far crate, and that can happen sometimes. Just as soon as you get up, eat spam snacks and you should be good. So anyways, oh yeah, there we go. Relax, guy. There you go. That's the Widowmaker you want to go for. And I believe you can literally just sit here and let them funnel into you. It's a really nice hack. You just sit here and they'll just walk into you. If you want, you can stay a little further back just so they won't get you right away. But yeah, this is a nice way to cheese the system, especially when you're playing by yourself. You don't want to take any risks and you want to complete the mission in one go. Don't want to try it multiple times, so this definitely makes it easier. I'm just gonna sit here till crowding around me reduces. And then you have to kill each enemy twice. Usually they turn into an alien, but once you kill their alien form, they don't respawn. Oh no. Okay, let me get up, let me get up. We can be friends. Whew. That was actually scary. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't want that again. Oh, perfect. It spawned me on the other side of the map, so I'm just gonna run and grab this armor and wait for them to show up. There you go. Just mow them down. And then these enemies get spawned. I'm not sure what exactly they do. I think they just drain your health. I haven't really let them live long enough to determine what they do, but yeah, it seems like they just kind of drain your health over time. But they're pretty nice. They take very little health from you, and they don't move, so you can take your time and just take them out one at a time. There we go, that's the last guy. And that will give you your weekly bonus, and for this week it's 420,000. After this there's just one more level, and then that's basically it. So in this mode there's a few different strategies that a few people have used. What I personally like doing is try climbing the hill over there. What that allows you to do is get the minigun. So enemies will keep spawning on you, just keep trucking through, and you want to climb up this slope right here and just kill any melee guys chasing you and just keep moving. Oh, you definitely want to take out the guy with the rocket. Guy with the rocket is dangerous. But other than that, once you're up here, this does give you pretty good viewpoint. But before you start worrying about enemies, you want to come down here and grab this minigun. This minigun will be a lifesaver, and then since this is the last round, feel free to spam as many snacks and body armor as you want. But you can basically just chill here and then just take care of all the enemies just like this. I would highly recommend getting rid of any of the enemies with the atomizer or the rocket launcher first, as they can definitely toss you and throw you into a loop. Let's see. And yeah, definitely keep moving. It makes it harder for them to get you. That's the good thing about minigun and Widowmaker. You never have to worry about how much ammo you have. And I mean, if you're running out of 9,000 bullets without finishing the round, you got other things to worry about. Oh, there you go. You can also zoom in with this, which can help identify enemies at a long distance. Let's go for that guy. We got a few guys walking up here. Alright, just one guy left. He does have the minigun, so I'm gonna try and... I was gonna try and melee him, but that didn't work out. No, he had the Holy Unbringer, right? Not the Widowmaker. And that's it. You survived the trip, and I guess I was wrong. There's 7 waves. But yeah, that should be everything. That easily grants you 168,000 for like 10-12 minutes of work. It also awards you 420,000 for the weekly challenge, and I think the very first time you complete it, you also get an additional 36,000. So there's a lot of money to be made, and hope you guys enjoyed it and have fun. Hope these tips and tricks help you out. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks.